Next topic is about working with cookies and user sessions. Actually, we all know that we can access internet by using browsers. By using browsers. A browser, what we are accessing is known as client browser. What it is? Client browser. And whereas a cookie is a small piece of information which is stored at client browser. What it is? Information which is stored at client browser in order to recognize the user we call a cookie. Cookie means it is a small piece of information which is used to recognize the user and stored at client browser. That means whatever we are using internet, whatever we are accessing, the data, our data is going to be stored in our mobiles or in our system by using cookies, because we are all accessing the data from a server. Like we are accessing Google means we have Google server. Our data is going to be stored as a cookie in our system, not at server side but in our system. But when we reuse that same website, it easily identifies our identification or our identity by using these cookies. Each time when we access the server or a website, first it is going to request. First statement is request. When we click on like some www.gmail.com, then it is sent as a request. And second, when we made a request, it immediately gives response plus cookie. What it is? Response plus cookie. Cookie is nothing but identification about the client browser. Okay, identification about the user at the client side. Then when we again request for that same website, with our request our cookie is also sent to the server, so that server identifies us. What is the process for cookie? First time when we give request, it is request. Immediately when it gets a request, it adds some cookie, that means some small piece of information, and that is stored in our web browser. Then again next time when we make a request, that request along with cookie is going to be sent to the server. This is how a cookie is going to be created. Then how we set this cookie? We can create a cookie by using set cookie name along with value. Name and value, this is the syntax. And second one is we can give a name, a value, and till what time this cookie should be exist. Getting here we are writing expiry in 1 hour. We can give expiry time for a cookie. That means after 1 hour this cookie will be destroyed. Next, we can also give some path and some domain where the cookie has to be stored. Name, value, expiry time, and then path and domain. These are the three ways how we can set a cookie using PHP. And here for that you are writing a simple program like cookie name is user, cookie value Sonu, and we are giving a cookie, set cookie, then checking user. If the user I am giving it as some Rosie, then it will check the user is matching value, it is Sonu while we are giving Rosie. Then it simply says sorry, cookie is not found. Suppose we are going to give same Sonu, then immediately it will print the cookie value as Sonu. Getting simple program how to set a cookie. And in order to delete a cookie, we have to write only expiration date. Getting when we set a cookie, immediately if we write a expiration date, after that the cookie will be destroyed. Otherwise the cookie will be saved permanently in our browser. The next one is sessions. Session is also used to store and pass information from one page to another temporarily. Cookie means our identification. Uniquely, our identification is stored at client browser, whereas a session is used to store and pass the information from one page to another page. If the same user is visiting number of web pages, all that all the actions performed by the user are stored as a session, in case of cookie, the information is stored in user computer, but in case of session, information is not stored in user computer. Here in this example, you can see first user makes a request, then after that it immediately creates unique session id. If second user makes a request, immediately second user session id will be created. For number of users, number of session ids will be created. Suppose you have a PC, and if you open any web page or if you open any document, you make some changes and you can close it. That part we call it as a session. But our computer knows who we are, because we are the only person who is using our system. But there is problem while using internet, because there are number of users who use internet. Then, in order to solve that problem, session variables are created for each user to store their information. Suppose one user is using a website or visiting one website. He is opening all the web pages, including that, which is included in that particular website. That all the website, whatever he visited, all the web pages, that are all the information is stored in a session. For that, we can create session variables, so that session variables hold information about one single user and are available to all pages in one application. In order to start a PHP session, we have session start. Here we are using session variables like favorite color, favorite animal, and session variables are set. Similarly, we are going to see working with session variables. That means after setting the session start, we are printing the favorite color and favorite animal, working with session variable. Then in order to destroy a session, we have to write session unset to remove all the session variables and destroy the session destroy. Three things. One is used to setting or starting a PHP session is done by session start. We are assigning the values, and in working with session variables, we are printing the values, and then in destroying sessions, we are destroying the session variables by unset and complete session by session destroy. And we can create a session id either in cookies or in url. Cookies, I told you now, that is it is used to store information at the client side about client. With that, along with that cookies also, we can add session id, or else we can add in url parameter, uniform resource locator. And this is the example for that. First, we are going to set a session, that is session start, and here we are giving simply count of 1, and then we are incrementing the value. Hello visitor, you have seen this page. Like if it is first time, no problem, otherwise it will tell hello visitor, you have seen this page, and immediately it redirects to another page, next page dot php. And similarly, next topic is about using sessions in an environment with registered users. Likewise, in a community or a portal, if you are going to register some data like yours data, then each time when the user creates a username and password and completes an identity identification profile. Each time when the user logs into the system, easily we can grab the user identification information and store in users session. This is done with registered users. This while you can read, you can understand this. This is in simple example. Okay, in this unit we have three topics like forms, then cookies and sessions. Hope you all understood. Thank you.